All eyes were locked on him, the son of a legend, with Tiger himself watching from the ropes. At Eagle Trace Golf Club in Coral Springs, Florida, Charlie Woods stepped onto the first tee. He wasn't just another young golfer. He was a name already etched into the golf world's consciousness. But this moment wasn't about hype or headlines. It was about proving something real. The U.S. Junior Amateur Qualifier isn't just another junior tournament. It's a crucible where reputations are built or broken. Out of dozens of elite young players, only a select few would earn a ticket to Dallas this summer. For Charlie, the stakes were even higher. He carried not only immense potential but also the weight of expectation. Every swing bore the burden of his famous last name, just 16. Charlie Woods couldn't possibly fly under the radar. Not when your father is arguably the greatest golfer of all time. Cameras clicked with every backswing, fans whispered with every missed fairway, and Tiger stood just feet away. Not merely in the gallery, but inside the pressure itself. This wasn't just golf. This was identity. Would Charlie crack beneath the suffocating weight, or would he rise to the occasion, just as his father once did? Eagle Trace fell silent that day. Not with indifference, but with anticipation. Every competitor wanted to qualify, but only one had the golf world holding its breath. Charlie's swing was smooth, calm, and controlled, yet each tee box felt like a final exam. With every hole, the tension grew. He wasn't just chasing a score. He was carving out a legacy of his own. Would he qualify, or would he crumble? One mistake and the whispers would become judgment. But as the round unfolded, something unexpected happened. Charlie Woods didn't post the lowest score of the day. He didn't rack up birdies or dominate the leaderboard. Yet somehow, his quiet, calculated 71, the single stroke under par, became the story everyone was talking about. It wasn't flashy. It was fearless. From the opening hole, it was clear he wasn't chasing highlights. He was chasing a number. The number that would get him to Dallas. This wasn't about grand statements or applause. It was about survival. On the back nine, where pressure separates contenders from the rest, Charlie stayed ice cold. His birdie on 14 was surgical. No fist pump, no roar, just business. That single birdie changed the entire mood. Then came the stumble. A late bogey that could have derailed everything. But it didn't. He made the mistake and never flinched. That's what stood out. Not that he dodged pressure, but that he met it head-on. As AmateurGolf.com observed, he wasn't playing like a junior anymore. Last year at Oakland Hills, Charlie missed the cut badly. The headlines were harsh, and the criticism stung. But he returned smarter, calmer, and tougher. This wasn't a comeback, it was growth. He didn't need a miracle. He needed margin. And his 71 gave him just enough. Enough to tie for fifth. Enough to sneak into a playoff. Golf isn't about overwhelming your opponents, it's about making the right decisions under fire. And Charlie Woods made every one of them count. The real statement wasn't perfection. It was composure. By simply playing smart, he set the stage for something even bigger. Something no one would forget, and no one saw it coming. Just when the dust seemed to settle, the leaderboard told a different story. Charlie Woods wasn't alone in fifth. Two others, Oscar Crowe and Matthew Morigliano, had also finished at 1 under. With only 5 qualifying spots up for grabs, the math was brutal. 3 names, 1 place, no second chances. This wasn't just another hole. It was the hole. A single playoff shot that would decide months of training, a ticket to Dallas, and perhaps the biggest moment of Charlie's young career. You could feel the weight of it before you even saw the swings. This wasn't pressure, it was legacy on the line. Most 16-year-olds might freeze. Charlie didn't. As the sun sank low over Coral Springs, the playoff began. The crowd hushed, the tension thick. Oscar played first, clean but cautious. Matthew followed, steady but forgettable. Then came Charlie. His expression was calm, but his swing told another story. He didn't just strike the ball, he sent a message. The shot was pure, landing exactly where it needed to be. No theatrics. No errors. Just ice in his veins. The gallery didn't erupt. They held their breath, watching something rare. It wasn't flashy. It was decisive. Charlie Woods had won the playoff. In one hole. He claimed the final qualifying spot for the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship. That wasn't luck. That was precision under pressure. He didn't sneak into the championship. He seized it. Winners don't wait for permission. They take the moment, and in that swing the narrative changed. He wasn't just Tiger's son anymore. He was Charlie Woods. Standing just off the green, Tiger watched it all. There are moments in sports when the atmosphere shifts. Not because of what's happening on the course, but because of who is making it happen. And on that day at Eagle Trace, Tiger Woods was watching his son play for everything. When Tiger shows up, it's never casual. It's historic. There was no entourage, no spectacle. Just quiet focus. Arms folded, eyes locked in. Every parent feels pressure when their child competes, but when you're Tiger Woods, that pressure cuts both ways. He wasn't simply watching a round of golf. He was watching his legacy take shape. And Charlie knew it. How could he not? Every shot was a silent conversation with a man who changed golf forever. This wasn't the first time Tiger had watched Charlie compete. But this time was different. It wasn't an exhibition, or a friendly father-son scramble. This was real. This was qualifying for the most elite junior event in the country. This wasn't about a Woods duo. It was about Charlie proving himself. Yet Tiger wasn't distant. He said before that he tries to give Charlie space, supporting him quietly instead of being the loudest voice beyond the ropes. But make no mistake, Tiger was locked in. He didn't need to say a word. His presence said everything. After Charlie's playoff clinching shot dropped, Tiger gave just the smallest nod. A moment so subtle you could miss it if you blinked. But it meant everything. No cameras, no speeches. Just legacy recognizing legacy. And you have to wonder, was that the moment Tiger realized Charlie truly had it? No interviews, no celebrations. Just a quiet walk back to the clubhouse, father and son side by side. The son had just made the cut. The father had just witnessed history. Charlie Woods didn't just qualify for a tournament. He sparked something. From July 21st to 26th, he'll tee it up at Trinity Forest in Dallas, home of the 2025 U.S. Junior Amateur Championship, the biggest junior event in the country. But this isn't just about chasing a junior title anymore. It's about building momentum. Just weeks before that playoff, Charlie stunned the junior golf circuit by winning the Team TaylorMade Invitational. His first major junior title. That wasn't a fluke. It was a statement. And now, the whispers are growing louder. Golf insiders aren't asking if Charlie will break through. They're asking when. He's no longer just another name on a leaderboard. He's a headline on Golf Channel, a bullet point in PGA Tour rundowns. The hype train isn't approaching, it's already in motion. Trinity Forest is no joke. Fast greens, rolling fairways, the kind of course that will either expose your weaknesses or anoint your future. And everyone will be watching, not just for birdies but for composure. Because here's the thing. He's still just 16. The pressure should crush him. The spotlight should blind him. But it doesn't.